St. Lucia went absolutely red. That feeling of being swept up in something bigger than yourself. Bigger than yourself. Thousands of people. One heartbeat. One night. You felt it. And you said, we need to do that. Do that again. Well, St. Lucia, Red Carnival, and RCI heard you. Color Me Red is back. And this time, we're bringing the king of soca himself, Machel Montano. Machel Montano. July 17th at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground from 7 p.m. General tickets cost $175. Available from Steve's Barbershop, The Cell Outlets, TM Antoine Partners, RCI, and Red. Events.4circletickets.com. VIP $595. Available only online at Red. Events.4circletickets.com. One stage, one color, one explosive night. There's no holding back. Color Me Red, the encore, presented by Bank of St. Lucia and supported by Peter Beer, Flo, Bounty Rum, JP Chennai, Hendricks Gin, Windjammer Landing Resort and Residence, Campari, Doers 12, Hennessy, Grace, Jack Daniels, Tito's Vodka, Blue Waters, Travel and Leisure Center, and M Motors.
St. Lucia, the sweetest sound of Carnival is back. Join us on Sunday, July 12th for the Republic Bank National Panorama Competition 2026. Watch the nation's top still orchestras bring the music, the energy, and the excitement as they battle for panorama supremacy. 8 p.m. at the Sab Vigi. Admission $30 adults, $15 children. Get your tickets at Steve's Barbershop, The Cell Outlets Island-wide, and www.4circlestickets.com. Come live, sing, dance, and celebrate the sweet sound of steel. Republic Bank National Panorama Competition 2026. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
Radio Caribbean International. The station that loves Carnival.
Steady morning.
Morning. This morning, we're ready to go. And we are starting off straight away with the reminder that the meetings tomorrow is Big Dipping Day for the Calypso competition and the final technical briefing, Soca Monarch, and also Intercommercial. That's tomorrow over at the CDF Cultural Center complex. That is tomorrow. So we're looking forward to that, looking forward to seeing what comes out of the dipping, a very important process for the artists. Of course, you're reminded that the artists are always the regulation 24 hours after dipping, where they could swap positions once they notify the organizers within, and they both certify that they have agreed to change. You would see that they are able to change hands. Of course, we know in the not so distant past, some copious sums were paid to people, some good sums of money to entice them to change their numbers in the order of appearance. Remember one time, Lord Believe Me, of blessed memory, who figured that he did not have a great chance of placing, but admitted to the finals and got a healthy sum from a leading competitor to change positions. The competitor thinking that he was too early in the competition and swapped with Lord Believe Me. It happened many times, but that one really stood out. Of course, in the Calypso competition, it's happened. Also in the Parade of Bands, I remember the likes of Insomai getting some hell-free rewards from one of the bigger bands, apart from money, getting cases of drinks to ensure that he swapped positions with one of the leading bands in the Parade of Bands competition. That's how important the placing. The big band wanted to ensure that they came early in the order and avoid any undue congestion coming down the route. We're starting this morning with Mr. Herb Black. A lot has been heard and said about his song about The Ugly Woman, but not as much about his second rendition. And of course, as we keep reminding persons, we're still under the two-song format, and so people often boast, how would that guy didn't make it if that song is not a song? You need to have a balance of two songs. Let's pay a closer look and more attention to Herb Black's second composition and offering this year.
Parking lot, state of the art hospital for one and all. Never leaking when the rain pouring, proper ventilation.
Yes, Herb Black is second, as we say. Lots of discussion about the second tunes. Persons who had one song and not so strong in the second. Has Herb Black, who had his second on St. Jude's. Interesting take on the St. Jude's reality. A number of the other. And so we started to pull out some lines from some of the songs. The Suku's English language with a number of interesting lines, and I guess that's the part of it that's interesting for them, that the more you listen, there's some lines you miss, and the play and the intrigue of the English language, and you pick up more lines as you go along. The use and distinction between address and address. The lady in address who gave an address but didn't give us our address, you know. Interestingly about the rare, the different uses of rare, I thought very interesting. And so that being the play from Suku's one, there's Niam Jobatis with Ready, a nice line and saying that Philip Pierre called for all 17 seats, but he forgot Miku Sud. Very interesting, because Philip Pierre called for all 17 seats, but forgot Miku Sud, meaning Miku South, but also that Miku is deaf, Sud in Patois meaning deaf. So it's a very interesting play there that Philip Pierre, and asking for the 17, forgot Miku Sud. South and deaf at the same time. And so as we go along, we did a few days ago pull out a few of the lines that are very interesting in the songs that really struck people. A number of the writers have some interesting wordplay, and that being one of the major categories in the lyrics category. The churches like to see with some wordplay, the word craft, how you use words differently and not so predictably. And one of the persons, as we mentioned Ready a while ago, the front runner as far as her foray this year is concerned, has been so far her song speaking very clearly on the population situation. She chose her angle. As we say, the topics can be very out there and obvious and accessible to everybody, but the difference in the end is the treatment, the angle that you're using, bringing it forward. Here's Ready's take her perspective on the whole population issue and how it's being treated.
So let the baby live. Yes, please let getting situated. So I'm sending out this relation. Sign up now to reverse the situation. Please adopt the pro-life narrative. Think positive. Just let the babies live. Please let them live. Sign up. Don't need nothing much to register. All you need is your ID and the father from PMC. A valid pregnancy. Your check done sign already. 1,000 tax free. Easy money. Sign up today. Sign up. Don't wait. Sign up. Let me send you sugar good night.
You asked me if I'm ready, Maureen? A play on words,
No
eh?
pun intended, but are you ready, Teddy?
Always ready.
Certainly.
We join here as we continue the build-up, as he said, important date for all the performers in different competitions tomorrow. They are over at the Cultural Center from as early as 10 o'clock, a series of technical briefings and dippings for the various competition. And Jade Brown is here. She has lots to say. We'll start with that. She's the head of communications at the CPMC, the national agency charged with organizing Carnival. Jade, you know you have quite a roundup for us, but let's start with the important ceremony sessions tomorrow that comprise dipping, technical briefing, and all other information for the competitors in the Power and Groovy, that's Soca, the Calypso, and then Intercommercial. Intercommercial, we know, is at 2 o'clock, but take us from the start.
Yes, of course. Good morning, Teddy. Good morning to your listeners. Good morning, Maureen and the team. Yes, of course, we are moving into high gear for Lucian Carnival. Tomorrow, as you indicated, we have the dipping session for Calypso, Soca, and Intercommercial. For Calypso and Soca, we start at 10 a.m., so we do the two together, one after the other, and we will have the dipping session for Intercommercial. Of course, this is a very integral and important part or component of our finals, which will be coming up next week. We will need to ensure that all artists get their placement and they are comfortable with it. As you indicated a short while ago, they have 24 hours to swap with each other. As long as they agree, they can go ahead and get that done. But we know that the artists are very excited about tomorrow. This is when they truly see where they will be placed and how things might shape up for them for the finals.
Interesting. And the roundup, you had a bumper weekend last weekend, maybe from the perspective, we saw it ourselves, but the perspective of the CPMC, how did it go? I know the town's buzzing about this new introduction of Vaval.
Yes. Okay, so last week, Friday, Teddy, you would have seen the Power and Groovy Soca Monarch semi-finals, and for that we would have gone on at the National Cultural Center. We saw 40 performances, and I say 42 performances because the reigning monarchs would have performed as well, and that was a riveting display of talent and culture. We really want to say a big thank you to all of the artists who came through, even those who did not make it to the final leg. It takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of confidence to get onto that stage year after year. You are contributing to our cultural product, which is Lucian Carnival, and for that we say thank you. Of course, on the Saturday, we kicked it off at 9 a.m. with the motorcade, the National Carnival Queen motorcade. That started off at the National Cultural Center grounds. It made its way through the city circuit, made a quick stop at the boulevard, and then we made our way all the way up to Rodney Bay, where we had that village, the National Carnival Queen Village. Each sponsor came out, and with the decor and the excitement, we had entertainment. People came out to support their preferred delegate for the National Carnival Queen pageant. Of course, that is happening next weekend, but we'll get to that. In the afternoon, we had the inaugural Vaval of Vail. Vaval of Vail is a corporate t-shirt mass. It is an opportunity for people who work in the various industries in St. Lucia to participate in the cultural product that is Lucian Carnival. We know many of these individuals may be working on Monday and Tuesday for Carnival, the parade of the bands. Some of them, the costumes might be out of their budget allowance for their month, even for the year. So we wanted to ensure that they feel part of Lucian Carnival. Lucian Carnival is for all of us. There is ownership by every single St. Lucian in the biggest cultural festival in St. Lucia. So we wanted to create a product that they could buy into and they could enjoy. And it really took us back to the olden days when we would just jump up in t-shirt and our shorts and our cup in our hand, and that's exactly what it was. It culminated at the VG Sports Complex with Soca Ultimate Tents, and that was an amazing time as well. You would have seen people who followed the semi-finals on the night before hearing these songs, some of them for the first time, and then they're hearing it on the road. They're seeing the artists performing. Thereafter, we moved on to Jeremy Street, where there was the semi-finals of Peter Soca Stars. We must recognize Peter Soca Stars and the Peter brand. Of course, that is our platinum sponsor for Lucian Carnival. And what they are doing, Teddy, is really giving a platform to various artists from all over the island, giving them that first stage and the first taste of the stage, and exposing them to the masses. Teddy, I'm seeing influencers from the US and the UK talking about Peter Soca Stars, asking where can they view it live. That is how big it has gotten. And it has really given us a lot of trending music for the carnival season. And for that, we say thanks. In the evening, we went down to Soufrière, of course, close to my heart, near and dear. We had the Soufrière Carnival Queen pageant, and that went off without a hitch. We want to say a big thank you to the 5 delegates who participated and the sponsors who supported the initiative. It is a very, very important thing when you have community pageants. What it does, it kind of shapes the ladies and molds them and prepares them for the National Carnival Queen pageant. Many of them had that as their goal, and they see it as a stepping stone to get into their goal, and we're happy for the role that we played. Also, we want to say a big thank you to Miss Tamis Modest of Fort Beignet Soufrière. This is the first time that the area of Fort Beignet has gotten a crown, and I know that they're very excited about that. Tamis is a wonderful young lady, and I see great things in her future.
Daily Post, was it?
Sponsored by St. Lucia Daily Post, sister to T Blacks. So you know the talent runs in the family. She actually sang for her talent, for the talent segment. We're very proud of her, very proud, and we look forward to collaborating with her and giving her that support throughout the year.
I saw T Blacks encouraging her right from the time she was announced as a contestant on social media right through his off island, or was certainly for most of the journey.
Yes.
But interesting is his sister, and persons may not be aware he is a renowned and respected chaperone in the pageant circles. Has chaperoned quite a few young ladies. In fact, a contestant himself, he's entered the male pageants and won regionally and so on. So T Blacks not out of place in the pageant world as pageant and indeed contestant in the male version.
Yes. So that was the Soufrière Carnival Queen pageant, and then on Sunday we headed back to the National Cultural Center grounds where we took in the Calypso semi-finals. Teddy, that was an amazing show. We had these performances from 9 artists. We had, of course, we had round 1 and round 2. And 18 artists. Yes.
2 rounds, yeah.
2 rounds in each, 2 rounds for them, and that of course was another successful night. It's really a vibe, and I like to say to people, if you have not experienced Calypso, you need to go to the cultural center. You need to go to the tents at least one night and take it in. They have their own culture there at the cultural center, that with the tent pines and the performances, the MCs. We saw a new artist, Kevin. He performed. He was on stage and he accompanied Isai Hall as well as MC Donnaville. And we were very impressed with him. I believe the crowd was impressed with him also. And there are bright things in his future. That would have been last weekend, Teddy. It was a successful weekend. It was a safe weekend. It was a violence-free weekend. And we're looking forward to what is next.
Interesting. Jade Brownstein, of course, we're expecting in a bit the Groovesily Carnival here in a big way with the executive members and some of the costumes they are coming through in a bit. Mika is here. We're interesting. Mika didn't quite make it in either the semis for Calypso or the Soca, just edged out from what we're hearing of the results. But Mika still in fine spirit, and I'm told the authorities looking to do a guest performance in a few of the big shows. Mika, outstanding and different with her tune. She went in at number 1, might have been a casualty of that. Often understood in the fraternity, not easy singing at number 1. The kinks have to iron out. In the case of Soca, not much of a crowd to get a reaction compared to the other competitors, but she really gave a good account. And remember Teddy St. John screaming and howling, how impressed he was with Mika's performance. She'll be joining us in just a bit and a lot more. Tomorrow we'll be having Gumption from the South Tent will be on tomorrow. Interesting story to tell, interesting performer. He's thrilled the audiences will be on tomorrow. Teddy St. John coming here in just a bit to join us along with the first set of our intercommercial competitors. A lot more to look forward to. We'll be hearing some final words from GD in a bit, but let's just take in now Wally Walston Alfred, the veteran, is back. One of these is causing intrigue, some people trying to figure it out. Some say it's complex, some say it's complicated, the song, but AI. Let's take a listen. Let's see how much we decipher exactly the message being delivered by Wally.
Concluding with what's been happening on AI, he relying. Hear what he's saying. Claim he learned from AI about the last elections. That loss he will deny. They had the best politicians, youngsters and the future man. Program the yellow code, tall flag shrouded the land. They were on the victory road. Their leader, Black Terror, was sure to win his seat. Plenty bluff, just enough, so they surely didn't get it. Trapped inside a digital dream. AI, AI, following a virtual scheme. AI, AI, truth and light is screen all this stream. These AI say so. No worry with trucks or truth on the ground. AI. Lost in the code, well, lost again wrong. AI, AI, it's my job and he wears like a crown. He's AI, say so. We say, Wally, take a look around. My conclusions appear to be sound. In the circus, man, I ain't no clown. He's AI, say so. Bin. The secret he knows now on how they didn't win. Says the math was glitching, voters list was in a haze, and so the ballot counting should take months, not days. Garbage in, garbage out. It's the code he received. Victory was never in that he won
guy, Wally, an interesting one there indeed going around. Wally always never simple and straightforward in his style and delivery, adding some substance to the season. I must say, a welcome return by Wally, adding the experience and the depth to the talent on show during the season. Wally making to the finals for the umpteenth time. Let's see how he battles against the new wave. Of course, we have Desrel, who is defending both his Calypso, Soca, and indeed his road match titles. We'll get a listen today again to 2 verses of Desrel and his song Joy, a play on Joy Sintoma, the victim of the domestic violence incident a few months ago that rattled St. Lucia, Joy Sintoma, but playing on her first name Joy and the joy of the country, saying that more than the actual perpetrator is guilty, we as a society are guilty of creating the conditions for such to happen. We'll listen in a little later, but for now, we're sticking, of course, Desrel in Fire One Tent. We'll listen to that in just a bit, but we're looking forward to hearing final words from Jade Brown, reminding persons tomorrow, a big day for all the competitors, the artists in various competitions. One at 10 o'clock, we start with Calypso tomorrow, CDF Complex. 10 o'clock is the Calypso dipping and briefing, followed at 11 o'clock by the Soca Monarch, Groovy and Power, and 2 o'clock intercommercial, the dipping and technical briefing for the respective competitions. Jade Brown, your final words. I know you're busy. As you project towards the next weekend, what you're looking forward to?
Oh, yes, Teddy. So for this weekend on the 4th, that would be the Saturday, we have the National Carnival Queen Pageant. I want to say to St. Lucians, I know that we are a last-minute bunch, but the tickets are going really, really quickly. Whenever we say that it is sold out, that is what. So if you are interested in coming to the National Carnival Queen Pageant, today is the day. Please go out, get your tickets at fourcirclestickets.com, at Steve's Barbershop, and as well at the Cell Outlets island-wide. There are only a few tickets left. And then, Teddy, that same Saturday and Sunday, my favorite part of Carnival, of course, would be Community Carnival. We are kicking off with Dennery Carnival, and we know that they're coming in heavy and strong. Dennery has regrouped and rebranded. We're looking forward to great things from them. Of course, next weekend, from the 9th, we have Intercommercial. Friday, the 10th, we have Groovy and Power Soca Finals. We head to the SAB. Then Saturday, Calypso Finals. On the 12th, we have a bumper weekend. That day, we have 4 events or 4 activities, starting off with the Junior Parade of the bands, that is Junior Carnival. Then we have Panorama in the evening. And as well, we have Viewfort Carnival and Babono Carnival. Let me end it with the Monday, the 13th, King and Queen of the Bands and Viewfort Carnival again for day 2. So as you can see, Teddy, Carnival is really shaping up. It's really getting to that climax, and we're really excited about our national events for Lucian Carnival that really sets the tone for the season. And we're seeing more and more patrons coming out supporting the events. So we look forward to massive crowds. Keep it safe. One of our pillars for Lucian Carnival is responsible enjoyment. Let us ensure that when we go out, we're responsible for ourselves and the friends that we go out with as well. Do not over-consume, and if you are tired, please take a break. But of course, enjoy Lucian Carnival.
Well said, Jade Brown, the communications manager for the Carnival, the entire Carnival, certainly through the CPMC, the leading agency. Good luck, Jade, and of course, see you tomorrow at the briefings and all the activities. Soufre shipping, you involved in Soufre Carnival. I heard the bands are big. There is Wild Bamboo.
Oh, yes. See, let me tell you about Soufre Carnival real quick. Soufre Carnival is on the 26th and 27th of July. Those of you who will be visiting St. Lucians, come down to Soufre Carnival. It is one of the biggest community carnivals in St. Lucia, hands down. This year, the bands have taken it up a notch. We had a meeting with them in January, and the planning started then. They have the backing of the Soufre Regional Development Foundation. Of course, Carnival is produced by CIMO, the Soufre Events Management Organization, where I serve as PR consultant. And I can tell you, we have 5 great bands. We have Chic Carnival Band coming in big. We have Wild Bamboo, which is like our nice grassroots, but really, really organized and good structure there in that band. We have Pamela out of Fonse Jacques, another band out of Fonse Jacques called Flourish Mass, and then we have Sikh Carnival Band from Viewfort that will be joining us. And we also have 2 kiddies bands, Seaside Kiddies and the Waterways Project, Peter Management Area. They have a kiddies band as well. So it's going to be very big in Soufre.
Sounds exciting. Jade Brown looking forward to Soufre. Of course, before that, we're focusing on Dennery this weekend.
Yes.
There's Juve starting Friday night into Saturday, the big parade of bands on Saturday, and of course, on Sunday, the entire St. Lucia. Every carnival lover making their way to Dennery for these 2 days of packed action.
I just got a message from Four Circles tickets.com, and they've said that Queen Show tickets are sold out online. So if you require a ticket for the Queen Show, please head on down to Steve's Barbershop, and the sale, there are a few left.
Very few left, and so no excuse for persons who get stranded on Saturday night. As we keep saying, Maureen was the reminder, don't be left if your outfit or no ticket, right?
That's right.
Right. The sale is more important than West Tech. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
And in this context. Thank you, Jade Brown, as you continue. Thank you, and keep the updates going.
Will do. Thank you, Teddy.
Thank you. Teddy St. John replaces you in the seat. Teddy St. John, the maestro, coming down the road. We keep waking him up early. We know he doesn't get out of his bed before 9 o'clock. But we make him here. Yeah. Good. Teddy St. coming to you in a while. King Beats will assist Grosile. Grosile, I've heard what the word from, he's just raising the mic for them. The word from Soufre saying they're one of the best. Grosile determined to raise the standard of the carnival. They are in what they call the commercial capital of St. Lucia. And so the challenge to Grosile to keep improving. They have the commercial capital around them. They have the population, and so the world looking to Grosile to keep improving. They have the most wonderful route in St. Lucia from Indies to Grosile. There's no more glorious route to of course, the National Carnival, not bad going on the highway at all, but that in front of Harbour Club on the Marina is really a glorious place to play mass. You jump in Grosile yet, Eddie? Not yet? Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
and so, introduce to the team. Extra large slim fit. Consuelo is here representing the Queen of Grosile Queen Show. We have 2 of the band leaders here and 2 executive members. Axel, you are the chairperson. You open the batting. Tell us, Grosile Carnival, what are we to expect this year? The mic is yours.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. Again, Axel here, chairman of Grosile Carnival committee. So for Grosile Carnival, I'm just gonna go straight into it. This year we were just saying we're not just calling it one of an event, we're calling it an experience. And as Teddy would say, it's something that we're looking very close to, because we're trying to bring Grosile Carnival to something that is more extraordinary than what it has been before. And we have been having a number of meetings. We had a number of meetings very early, trying to see how we'd be able to put things in place and change a lot of the things that are happening in Grosile, specifically having conversations with the bands and also with stakeholders also around Grosile. Very early on, we did have a number of persons reaching out to us because of how we actually mobilize and try to reach out to persons so that they will be able to be involved in Grosile Carnival. In the past, we would understand that we did not have proper visibility. Like our counterpart in Soufre, you would find a lot of persons who would go ahead and say, oh, but the next stop is down in Soufre for us to go after National Carnival. But this year, what we're trying to do is show an experience like ever before, something that has never been done on island for any community carnival. And the highlight is that what we want to do is focus more on the road and the experience. And one of the things that we put in place is our first time ever doing this, which is the Saturday which is, we can say, the first day of the jump up. We have introduced what we call
day one.
Our day one, yes.
Make your day one, night one.
Yeah. Yes, what we've introduced is not the day mass, but a night mass. And that is something that we're trying to push right now, and we have had conversations with the bands about it and how we go about our logistics and how we play it out. Luckily, we would find most times that night mass is not something that really goes well with safety. But when we pitched it to the police, they actually will for it based on how we will be able to contain it, and that's something that we're really looking forward to. Night mass basically is a event where we have revelers come ahead in the parade, and if persons out who does not want to really get involved in the jump up on the day and on the Sunday and whatnot, but get interested in jumping, they can also sign up for the night mass. So what we do, we just gather up. It's the venue right now is in Bossejo. We're doing it in Bossejo on the promenade. Yeah. We're closing up the area. We're having a full 40-foot truck there with music and everything, performance, DJs. We party there in the night, and it's a laser event also, so we'll have the lights and everything, the glow sticks and whatnot. And then at midnight, what we do, and big up to our visitors also, we do have a French band coming out of Martinique with the drums and everything. They will be leading us out of that venue. Basically, just starting up the drums, moving onto the road, and then we parade around the stadium onto the highway where we do our jump up from 12 to 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the Juve that morning?
The Juve would be that morning. Would be
later that morning.
Later, the Juve would be the Friday
into the Saturday.
Yeah,
the Juve would have happened already.
It would have happened already.
So we're getting it clear for people. Friday night, normal, the booming Friday night, you go into Juve straight after.
Yes.
Take a pause. That night, you have night mass in Beauséjour.
Right.
A new event. And how could one get packages for that night mass?
So for the night mass, you can reach out to the executives from the committee, Grizzly Committee. We do have we can get from also the bands. And not to mention, I want to say a big shout out to the bands also. We have 6 bands that are registered with Grizzly Carnival. Okay. Fuse Band, Hearts Band, we have Pisces, we have Deja Vu, and we have Invasion. Am I missing any? Bubblers, and there's Bubblers also. And the bands have decided to also sell those packages for us. And also we have a number of what we introduced this year. We took a little chunk from CPMC National Events, where we introduced our own ambassadors also in Grizzly, and those are young people from the community that are doing a bit of impact on social media and probably involved in various events and arts and things. So we have persons there like Shane King, who is also a musician, and she went up for, I think it was Soca
and Calypso,
and Calypso Monarch. She went up for, and we have a number of other videographers that is there, person that have their local business. Hot Kicks, who is a young man that's actually selling shoes online and that stuff. So there are persons from the community that
That's a good initiative.
Yeah, that are very active, and they're looking for the exposure. And the thing about it too is that they actually came not for any monetary reason, but to actually help the community and build the community, because that's something that they're really looking forward to, and also engaging with young persons to see how they would be able to kind of integrate with with so much going on around us, just to give some positive energy. They're also
just a quick note, people asking if they want to register for night mass, they don't know the band leaders. Your platform, can they inbox the Grizzly page or something?
Yes, inbox? So you can go on our page. It's Grizzly Carnival. Yeah, Grizzly Carnival. You can go on Instagram. On the major platforms? Yeah, you can go on Facebook, TikTok.
And simply inbox for info for the package.
For the package, yes. And the information is there. We post on a daily with all the information how you'd be able to get through with us, and also with the bands. Just putting in visibility for the bands also, that persons know that, hey, this is the bands that you go to register with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We also have tickets on Four Circle.
Okay, they could go on that for
you
for
can
the
go
night mass.
Yeah, the night mass, and also we have the Explosion of Colors, which is a paint and powder that the committee is actually putting together.
When's that scheduled for?
The paint and powder is the 25th of July.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, so
after National Carnival.
It's right after National Carnival. We do have a number of events leading to Grizzly Carnival, with the first being an expo on the strip in Grizzly. What this initiative is to give the bands an exposure, and also to highlight also our queens on that day, because the Sunday would be the Queen Show. Is to give Grizzly some exposure to the wider public. Again, we're coming from a national carnival, and that Friday is when most persons probably, still mingling around or probably living, so they would be able to see what Grizzly Carnival is. So we're trying to target that day in particular so that we can have that exposure. So we have the expo, we have the paint and powder the next day, the 25th, and we have our beautiful ladies, the Radiant Six. Yes.
So the Queen Show is a week ahead of roughly a week ahead of the carnival.
Of the carnival, yes. Okay. And again, moving forward from the Queen Show, then we would have our Juve, which we're calling Oil Down, because it's an oil.
You're not easy boy, actually. You're up in the game. Tell me, you mentioned people like to know about the parade, the bands. The bands are ready, they're improving. What's the bands looking like?
Yes, so right now we have Hearts Carnival band with us, and as I said, those
they've been there how many years now?
3 years.
3 years, okay. We'll hear from them in a bit, along with Consuelo for the Queen Show. But the bands are looking active and ready. They're upping the standard. The idea is to raise the standard every year, improve the quality of the mass and portrayal on the road. You sensing that happening?
Yes. So what we have what the bands have said, they have targeted areas in the community. So, for example, we do have had band here, and their focus is mainly in the Granivier area. Okay. So before, what we would have done, is that the focus was only in Grizzly Town. But we took the initiative this year to say that, hey, we need to remember that Grizzly is not just Grizzly Town. It's Grizzly, Moshi, Granivier, Corinth. There is a list of small communities in Grizzly that we can target, and persons are not really familiar with who the band leaders are, who the bands are, which are the best, which are that they will be able to come to. But then, given that kind of exposure we've had being in Granivier, you find a different demographic, and you find persons asking about the carnival, and they're very much interested.
Right. And people have been clamoring for you to decentralize, not focus exclusively on the Grizzly Town, and to broaden it. The catchments of Bois d'Orange, of Monchy, of Beauséjour, and Corinth. And good to see that you're doing that. And maybe the bands for a long time need to do more mobilizing in this outlying communities. A quick word from Hearts before we go to Marine and a check. Hearts, what can we expect from you this year? Come forward.
Okay, you can expect.
Introduce yourself to the public.
Okay.
Band leader.
Hi, I'm Benedict Marius, band leader of Hearts Carnival Band.
Right, you've been there before.
It's been 3 years.
All right.
Running.
Tell us what you're looking forward to bring to the public this year. They're excited about Hearts. How many members are you targeting, roughly?
About 150.
Well, that's a decent number. That's a good number.
Yes.
And what's your portrayal this year? What you're portraying?
Elemental Kingdom.
Wow. It seems not easy anymore. It's a big mass. When you have these kind of big names,
we have
a big mass.
Frozen Flames Amber Ice, that's VIP section. Then we have Aurora Shreds and Nuclear Fragments.
Okay.
And I also have a party section.
Okay.
For people who can't really
afford the big.
Yes, afford the big.
What's the price for the party section?
It's $380.
Okay.
And that's inclusive of night mass.
Okay.
So whoever purchases costumes from Heart Carnival Band, both days are included.
Okay, interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
With food and drink, both days.
So you pay one price and you get the night mass
plus the Sunday.
Plus the Sunday. Okay, you get the 2 days included. What's the price range for the whole package if I want to do both night mass?
Night mass. Okay, from the party section is $380.
Mm-hmm. And the real costume.
The VIP section is $1,000, and the other section is $775. But I also have something where if you do a buddy pack, you get 5% off, and 4 or more persons get 10% off.
When you come in a group?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. How do they reach you? Because your band is sounding interesting this year. How do they reach you?
We're on Facebook, and we're also on Instagram.
Hearts
Carnival Band on Instagram.
Right.
Yes,
Simply Hearts, there are lots of Hearts bands all over.
Hearts.
H-E-R, yeah. I know the Trinidad, so it's H-E-R. So you are H-E-A-R.
Hearts, Hearts Carnival.
And the grocery would help too. Interesting package, and you part. I like the idea of selling the 2 packages in one. That you get, no worry, you get to jump the night mass and also with the parade. Anything you want to add?
Well, we're calling on the whole Grizzly constituency in terms of our main market in Granivier. We have a pop-up on Saturday, come in if God spare. We giving away one of our party costumes.
Okay.
We have promotions, drinks and promotions also. They could come and witness our costumes. They could who is interested also could sign up, register. Registration is $150. So if they start now, it's not a force. At least they could have time finish paying it when the day of carnival is ready. So Hearts we going way out to make a difference in Grizzly Carnival.
Interesting.
And we know we're getting a lot of support from Granivier and other constituency members.
Okay. Are we going to the time check with Marine? When we come back, we'll hear from Consuelo and a quick final word from Shem on the committee. Grizzly trying to get well organized and improve the carnival this year. Hearts Carnival Band sounding ready and well thought out. I want to commend the communities, Grizzly Carnival. You see the bands are all trying their best. Commendable indeed to raise the standard of Grizzly Carnival. The important thing is that it keeps improving all the time. You have the wonderful infrastructure on the platform. It's about all the bands, all the committee members, and the community rallying behind the carnival and improving it. Maureen, time check and then back.
Absolutely. Our time is now 9:01. The time is made possible with the compliments of Farron's Ice Cream.
For something special, something tasty, something smooth. When I think about all the flavors I can savor, I gotta have Farron's Ice Cream.
I wanna have, I need to have a flavor that makes me glad. But the way I feel, it must be Farron's Ice Cream. Chocolate coated ice cream bars, cream sippers, I gotta have. Give me some fast free yogurt, I need
Farron's Ice Cream.
Farron's Ice Cream.
It's so delicious. Farron's Ice Cream.
Farron's
Tastes so good. Farron's Ice Cream. Oh, I gotta have it. That's only the best will do.
Farron's Ice Cream, bringing back delicious memories.
Oh, I've got this feeling to high five the sun, dance in the rain, and have my scoop of fun. I'm on my way to flavor my day with something new, and I've got room for you. Let loose and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with creamery novelties. Love life and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with creamery novelties.
Enjoy Creamy Novelties Ice Cream, distributed by Farron's Foods. Live a little.
Who will be the 2026 Intercommercial Champion? On Thursday, July 9th, companies from across St. Lucia go head-to-head in a night of entertainment, creativity, and fierce competition at the National Cultural Center. Showtime, 8 p.m. Admission, $35. Tickets available at Steve's Barbershop. To sell outlets island-wide and online at fourcirclestickets.com. The rivalry is real. The competition is fierce. And the stage is set. Intercommercial Competition 2026. Feel the vibes. Embody the spirit. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that. Presented by Bank of St. Lucia Limited.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Color, creativity, music, and pure youthful vibes. This Sunday, July 12th, take over the road for Lucian Junior Carnival Parade of the Bands along William Peter Boulevard from 10 a.m. Watch the next generation of masqueraders bring the spirit of Carnival to life with vibrant costumes, music, dance, and culture. This is where young creativity meets the road. Lucian Junior Carnival 2026. More than a festival, a movement for the next generation, where the future of Lucian culture begins.
Presented by Peter Malta.
We ready for the road. We ready for the road. We first national. Your next move bold. We ready for the road. We ready for the road. We first national. Your next move bold. Get ready for your next ride with the drive ahead from First National Bank. Enjoy up to 100% financing and rock bottom interest rate on new vehicle loans. Because we're not only here for you, we're driving ahead with you. For the road, we First National Bank. Your next move bold. Visit one of our partner dealerships, any First National Bank branch or firstnationalbankonline.com today. Promotion runs through November 30th. Terms and conditions apply.
St. Lucia, the sweetest sound of Carnival is back. Join us on Sunday, July 12th for the Republic Bank National Panorama Competition 2026. Watch the nation's top still orchestras bring the music, the energy, and the excitement as they battle for Panorama Supremacy. 8 p.m. at the SAB Vigi. Admission $30 adults, $15 children. Get your tickets at Steve's Barbershop, the Cell Outlets Island-wide, and www.fourcirclestickets.com. Come live, sing, dance, and celebrate the sweet sound of steel. Republic Bank National Panorama Competition 2026. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
RCI 101 number 1. We love Carnival.
And for the pleasure of King Beats and Teddy St. John, we have wonderful costume models in the studio this morning, representing. Give them some applause, man. The Heart Carnival Band. Looking splendid in the studio. Mika, you filming them? You take a little shot for them. The Mika and so will be performing Twazi in the house. Look at man there. Stop it, Stacy. Look at me, you know, Maureen. Stop it, Stacy. Big tune. He's there this morning. We have intercommercial also. Once Thaddeus has the song given to Beats, we'll go with intercommercial tourism. But quickly, Shem will just add his final words, and Consuelo tell us of the Queen Show as we get ready to display the Hearts Carnival Band costumes out of Grosity, representing Grosity Mass. The models look ready. Teddyson, you're a little subdued. I don't know. You get a little quiet.
My good,
you focus. You focus. Yeah. Shem, go ahead. Yeah, tilt it, yeah.
Okay, morning again, St. Lucia morning. All right, so Grosity Carnival, we're very excited about this year. The aim of this year is to actually improve our Grosity Carnival. Every year for the last 3 to 4 years, we have been aiming to improve every year, right? And this year, it's all about the experience, especially with the new things that we have coming this year, and mainly our night mass, which is something totally new, like our chairman said a while ago, when it pertains to having the night mass. This will be an incredible event. We have the band out of Matnik, who is coming with 50 strong, if I'm correct. All right, and that's New Passav, right? Also, the lineup that we have for entertainment is incredible. We have likes of Ezra, we have Kuya, we have Tally Boy, we have...
you have Tally Boy?
Yes. We have Bronx and Mata, and we have some incredible DJs, to be honest. Some of the DJs like... pardon me? Yeah, they're actually from Grosity, by the way, the DJs.
Okay.
We have DJ Butter, DJ Worms, we have Pressure. I'm
asking for Pressure. We can't.
Right? We cannot have an event in Grosity that we don't have Pressure. Pressure is Grosity. Right? We also have Explosion of Color. Explosion of Color is also an event that we are doing for the first time, and it's to give our revelers and St. Lucia that experience. Grosity Carnival is always an experience. The thing is, this year we want to reach out to people more. We have been working on our reach. And that's one thing that we want to make people understand, that our carnival is something to really pay attention to, because it's not a competition, but we will be.
It's a display.
We will be one of those community carnivals.
You say it's not a competition. The two models watch each other. Like what?
Yeah.
You might not have prizes, but you come out to slay on the road. Not so models. They watch each other like we slay in all the other bands. Don't tell them about no competition. There is competition. You understand, Marine? Divas always compete, eh?
Okay, so the events that I mentioned were actually events that were brought about by the committee to aid our bands. Right? Night Mass is a package that will definitely sell our bands, so the bands can utilize that to actually sell their costumes. You know, you need to offer something to people.
Right.
And as well as our Explosion of Color, it's also a way of aiding our bands, where they will come and sell the drinks.
Okay, and raise some funds.
You know, so it's what the committee is doing this year is really reaching out to St. Lucia so that we can help our bands. Our bands need the help.
So in summary, people who want a package where they could pay one price for night mass on the road, they can do so.
Yes. Now with the prices for night mass for people out there is $180.
Right.
It's all inclusive, by the way, and drinks inclusive. Sorry, drinks inclusive. Next thing, it's access for food. Right.
All right.
Then We have for the revelers 120.
For
but
people
as
who join, members of a band
yes,
get 120.
Right now, it's up to the bands
to package
if they want to package it or if they don't want to package it.
And that's what Hats
did. So all the prices Hats mentioned is inclusive of the night mass.
Well said, Shem.
Right.
Let's hear now from Consuelo and the Queen Show. Queen of Grosele is back in a big way. Before we go for performances with the models, Twazi ready to sing for them. Mika will step out for them. Mika, good morning, Mika. The fans shouted you earlier. Big artist, just missing out, but she's an artist favorite of many this morning. Twazi is the man here with the big song, Stop It, Stacy. Stop whining on your bestie. You all agree, girls?
You don't have to whine on me, you know.
It's a very relatable topic, boy. People feeling that. In the party, fellas, they're more of long to this, no? Not you. Steady focus this morning, boy. Let's go, Consuelo. You have a few minutes to push your Queen of Grosele.
Good morning, everyone. Of course, as you said, Queen of Grosele is back this year, and in a big way. We stepped off of the grid for a little bit in 2025, so back in 2026 with the Radiant 6, and I'm so happy with how the journey is coming along. The pageant is slated for July 26th. That is a Sunday, and of course we're giving you some time to recoup after the activities of the Saturday. Yeah, so 8 o'clock sharp, and you know it's a tight show, so you don't have to worry about it being on a Sunday and then you're gonna be out very late. Usually our pageant ends by 12 o'clock, right? But before we talk about the end of the pageant, of course we need to talk about, as we've been talking about, the experience. So yes, this journey has been a different one for the ladies, because this year what we really wanted to do was make it a holistic experience for our contestants. So this year we have introduced what we call the glam squads. So you don't just have a sponsor for each contestant, as in a main sponsor, but you also have a glam squad. So we have a squad that prepares the contestants for every single activity that they're going to. It means that they have a makeup artist, a nail tech, a hairdresser, as well as a fitness instructor. I hope that I didn't leave anybody out, but they have a whole team preparing them, along with their chaperones and of course their sponsors. So I just want to say a huge shout out to our contestants. They were here already on Vaval Central, so of course listeners and viewers, if you have been tuning in like you should, then you would have already seen the ladies. So Charlene Joseph, Miss Spice of India, Diana Herman, Miss Belze Ike, Kalia Everest, Miss Allwell Inc., Brianna Anthony, Miss Dreamy Group, Chloe Griffith, Miss Ultramart Inc., and Takea Tixie, Miss CNM Touring Services. And of course, I think that sometimes we don't give an opportunity for our glam squads because they're behind the scenes. We're not able to shout them out all the time, but we have some big names, right? There are some really great people supporting our ladies, so I'm just gonna give them a quick shout out as well. So we have Kiss and Makeup, St. Lucia, Jones Mobile Hair Services, Sister Hot Nails, Cyborg Fitness, Carrie's Makeup, Shan's Hair and Beauty, Cornel Fit. You also have Divine Illusions, Nail It, Glam Stream, and One Fit. You have Glam World by Mandy, Royal Nails, Nouveau Beauty Lounge, Studio Fit and Healthy. You know that's Susan. Everybody knows Studio Fit and Healthy. Knotsbox Beauty, Kess Nails Tastic, and Fitness Journey. So as I said, we have some great big names supporting the ladies. I just want to give a good push that the tickets, because everybody has been asking, the tickets are going to be out this Friday, and you can purchase your tickets from the contestant. We have contestants. We have some friendly competition going on. So we actually give who sells the most tickets. Yes. So we always give a prize to the ladies who brings the biggest posse. So you can feel free to buy directly from your favorite contestant. But in addition to that, we do have the ticket outlets. So you can get your tickets from Knotsbox Beauty in the JQ Mall. You can also get it from Castro's Pub in Grosele, and you can purchase them from CD4L in Castries. That's right next to where Access used to be in Castries. So you can get your tickets from there from Friday. The tickets are $90, and of course you pay more at the door. But if you have been to Queen of Grosele before, you know that it is going to be a show to remember. And if you haven't been, then this year needs to be your year. right?
Well said, Consuelo.
Yes.
The Queen Show has a good reputation, well organized.
Thank
Lady
you.
J and her.
Big up, Lady J.
Looking forward. People are loving the models. They're saying the Groovy ladies look nice. It's the Hearts Carnival band out there. And of course, in a bit, Hyper D is ready. So we're going to go outside where we'll have performances from the different artists for them. And they get a chance to shake a leg and really show their costumes to the world with the outstanding artists ready to perform for them outside. We're going to King Beats a while. What you playing King Beats for? Biscuit? Yeah, Run the Biscuit.
Run the biscuit.
That's one of the popular songs from Pete and Soca Stars. Ready. Put that road match will be interesting. Putting the artists, mainstream artists under pressure, you know. That and the Denry segment. We're going, and then when we come back, we're outside with Hearts Carnival Band. There are 4 outstanding models, the artists, Twazi, Mika, and Teddy look like, I don't know. Teddy only said, listen, rubbing his hands there. We're going outside. Let's go, Beats.
East Coast, we do the most. Hilltop,
Young boss.
for the girls. What's up? Jeune femme. Papa check out, fais c'est à tes corps si c'est pijak. Dans mon nez, il a fait ça, bat toujours. Même quand il mange, il look that. Then over, let me break your back. Put a little honey on that, as whole lay, they licking that. Now make it spin, and make it tick. Your friend in this, Richie fighting for a biscuit. Now make it spin, and make it tick. Your friend in this, Richie fighting for a biscuit. Now make it tick, make it talk. Your bumper big guy watching that. Let me attack it from the back. Gucci sweeter than a snack. I only want one bite from that. Can I put it in a sack? Then I call it jabba sack. Your bumper bigger than the man. Papa check out. Fais c'est à tes corps si c'est pijak. Dans mon nez, il a fait ça, bat tout chaud. Même quand il mange, il look that, take that. Then over, let me break your back. Put a little honey on that, cause whole lay I dead. Fais roule comme at grind. Crystalline, dark skin or a shardine. Pin the platinum, look cassave, look for winner. Dust like mannequin, position and do something. Body wrong like 2 pumpkin. One bucket to something. Papa check out, fais c'est à tes corps si c'est pijak. Dans mon nez, il a fait ça, bat tout chaud. Même quand il mange, il look that, take that. Bend over, let me break your back. Put a little honey on that, cause whole lay I dead. Licking that, eating that, whole lay I dead. Licking that, I eating that, licking that, whole lay I dead. Eating that, I licking that, I eating that, whole lay I dead. Eating that, I licking that. Eating that, whole lay there, eating that. East Coast, we do the most. Hilltop,
Young boss.
for the girls. What's up? Jeune femme. Papa check out, fais c'est à tes corps si c'est pijak. Dans mon nez, il a fait ça, bat tout chaud. Même quand il mange, il look that, take that. Bend over, let me break your back. Put a little honey on that, cause whole lay I licking that. Now make it spin, and make it tick. Your friend in this, Richie fighting for a biscuit. Now make it spin, and make it tick. Your friend in this, Richie fighting for a biscuit. Now make it tick, make it talk. Your bumper big guy watching that. Let me attack it from the back. Gucci sweeter than a snack. I only want one bite from that. Can I put it in a sack? Then I call it jabba sack. Your bumper bigger than the man. Papa check out, fais c'est à tes corps si c'est pijak. Dans mon nez, il a fait ça, bat tout chaud. Même quand il mange, il look that, take that. Bend over, let me break your back. Put a little honey on that, that's all lay I tell you.
It is okay to yeah. If the girl say yes, if the girl say no, try to do your best. To hold your turn F west. Try for the F west, just for the F west. It is okay to yeah. If the girl say yes, if the girl say no, try to do your best. To hold your turn F west. Try for the F west, just for the F west. The police will hold you and battle in your
Who came from Mars of Venezuela and didn't know. I'm Vaval Central. Mika, almost your height. Mika was outstanding in the groovy and indeed in the power. She just missed out. Also in Calypso. Mika, what about groovy and nice different groovy? What's the name again?
Step out.
Let me step out.
Good morning everyone. Good morning to my workplace. Again, thank you for giving me the time. St. Lucia Workers Credit Union. Big up my supervisor. What else can I say, ladies? You all ready? Okay. We're waiting for the DJ.
My girl, show them what you got. Wine your waist, girl, show them what you got. You look good, girl, show them what you got. Hey ladies, step out, girl. Wine your waist now slowly. Turn around, touch the floor now gently. Shake it, make your back bend, break it. All eyes on you, don't fake it. Bad girl, show them how you roll. Step out, girl, snap a picture quickly. Camera flash, show them that you ready. Hey, wine your waist, girl. All eyes on you, don't fake it. Bad girl, show them how you roll. When the rhythm starts, I feel it in my soul. Bassline hitting and I'm losing all control. I've been matching every drum and every beat. Feel the power rising while my body overheats. So when the music starts to play, I'm hanging all over the place. You better watch your man by me, cause I'm not watching. Step out, girl. Say, wind your waistline slowly, yeah. Turn around. Touch the floor now, Jen. Let me see you shake it. Shake it. Make your back bend. All eyes on you, don't fake it. But girl, show them how you roll. So we have this one. Ladies, I just want you to do a little jump. Hey, we come together. Make the bumper start together. Make the party start together. Hey, ladies. Anytime we touch down in a band, we don't care and we don't give a damn. Watch my waistline turn around. I'm a bumper moving up and down. Real upset is what we want. Mashing up the place and we getting on. 1, 2, so we getting loud. We just bodies getting on and having. We getting loud, loud, loud. When them hot gal in a van, we shut down every section. Let me see you. Move out me way, make the bumper terrorize it. Move out me way, make it beat like rhythm on this song. Make the hot gas send it up and down. Listen, Hella. Bacchanal is what we want. But ladies doing what they want. Make man head them turn. Hella. How me bumper moving up and. Real upset is what we want. Mashing up the place and we getting up. 1, 2, we getting loud. We just bodies getting on and having. We getting loud, loud, loud. When them hot gal in a van, we shut down every section. Ladies, you ready? Hey you, move out me way. Watch me bumper terrorize it. Make it beat like rhythm on this song. Make the hot gas send it up and down. Let me hear you say louder. A little. Get on louder. A little. Let me see you louder. A little.
Hey, boy, applause please for to come through. Mika, congrats again. You've done well in the season. And
Thank
everyone
you,
very pleased. Looking forward to you. I hear you on shows like Intercommercial. Big up yourself and keep progressing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Applause for Mika, please. Just a chance for the leader of Hearts Band to introduce the different sections. As you name them, they'll just step forward. Go ahead. Just name them. Frozen Flames. There we are. Brandon, you capturing them? You have them on camera? Nebula Fragments, come forward. Come forward, Nebula Fragments. Right. That's 4 sections from Hearts. Applause, please, for the Hearts Carnival Band. Very well done. And as the band leader said, the package is available. Tell them a final time where it's available.
VIP $1,000, Aurora Shroud $775, Nuclear Fragment $775. We have a buddy pack where you get 5% off, and any group 4 or more fares are included in the prices, so you can do the night mass plus the Sunday on the road for that price.
Applause, Peter. Looking good. The music going. Give them the cutouts now. You get the cutouts. And then Mr. Stop It Stacy. We go for them. Twazi, big artist in our carnival, going and do it for the lady.
Yeah. Good morning, St. Lucia. We stopping Stacy this morning. Stacy been giving trouble as of late. So if you're ready to stop Stacy today, I want to see you guys just give me a little wave. Give me a wave. Give me a wave. Give me a wave. Like this. Give me a wave. Give me a wave. Waiting that turn. Lucia, sing it like this. Stop it, Stacy. Stop whining on your bestie. Come whine on me. Back it up, whine on me. Stop crying, honey. Only whining on your bestie. Come whine on. Give me a whine. Come whine on me. Yeah. Stop it, Stacy. Stop whining on your bestie. Come whine on. Give me a whine. Come whine on. Give me a whine like so. Only whining on your bestie. Come whine on me. Back it up, whine on me. I sing it like I standing up at the side of the truck, watching all them girl bubble up. 2 by 2 in a tight formation, man them outside in frustration. Baseline drop on the rhythm nice. She learns once and think twice. As soon as I step in the zone on a friend, she whine alone. Girl, I see you see me. Why you acting like you don't see? You don't wind up on your bestie. Now come share one with me. Everybody like this. Stop it, Stacy. Stop whining on your bestie. Come whine on. Hey, come whine on me. Hey, only whining on your bestie. Come whine on me. Back it up, whine on me. Listen to this. Girl, them up to the vibe just right. Bumper flinging left and right. She laughing, having fun, but I'm still waiting for my turn. Why got tip with my friend all day? When I cross, she look away. Girl, I sex, I just say it. Jenny, wine with me. Girl, I see you see me. Why you acting like you don't see? You don't wind up on your bestie. Now come share one. Everybody like so. Stop it, Stacy. Stop whining on your bestie. Come whine on me. Back it up. Come whine on me like so. Yeah. Only whining on your bestie. Come whine on me. Back it up, whine on me. I'm standing up at the side of the truck, watching all them girl bubble up. 2 by 2 in a tight formation. When them outside in frustration. Baseline drop on the rhythm nice. She glance once and think twice. As soon as I step in the zone on a friend, she whine alone. Girl, I see you see me. Why you acting like you don't see? You don't wind up on your bestie. Now come share one with me. Stop it, Stacy, sing. Sing it out. Louder like so. Only whining on your bestie. Come whine on. Back it up, whine. Everybody, one more time. Come whine on me. RCI, it's been a pleasure. My name is Swazi. Yeah, man. Big tune in the carnival. He is in the group. Liza gone crazy. Stop it, Stacy. Yeah. Liza in the house. They've been asking for Stop It, Stacy. Big in the groovy monarch. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And a senior mentor, veteran, international artist. Rosalie Carnival, you lucky boy. Teddyson John, say bless you for a few lines. Teddyson. Of course. Teddyson John, come through. Blessing Rosalie Carnival.
Blessings. Let's go. Y'all good there? Everybody, ladies, y'all look beautiful. Ladies, put up a hand if you like a yes man. Hey, all right. Hey, why? Listen. Hey, me neighbor stopped me the other day. Tell me, boy, why you smiling so? Every night you coming home, it's like you're always on your throne. I say, listen very quick. It ain't no potion, no voodoo trick. It is simple, don't bust your brain. Can't fight woman in the domain like you see hungry. Get hungry too. She start complain. Ladies start the wine, and this is what you go. You go tell them yes, darling. Bye bye. Why? When she right, even when she wrong, she right. You go tell her, yes, darling. Lover, I hear you. Start to, hey, give me the video back, but hey, hey. I like that. Listen to the second verse. Listen, hey. Relationship is no debate. Can win argument and be great. If she fighting for too long, she letting something marinate. So before she start to talk and the story escalate, say yes, baby, alright. Enjoy it, but remember when she hungry, get hungry too. She still complaining. Boy, this is what. Follow me. Follow me. Hey, lover, I hear you. When she right, even when she wrong, she right. You go tell her, yes, darling. Lover, I hear you. Hey, skibby dibby do back the day, bip back, ay. Skibby dibby do back. Ladies, put up your hand in the air like this. Let's go. Ladies, put up a hand if you like a yes, man. I got Tedderson John.
Thank you, Tedderson John, and thanks for agreeing to bless the community. Grizzly Carnival, they're trying their best.
I am very impressed.
And you're impressed?
Very impressed.
They're trying their best. The bands and the committee, now they need the community to come together. The bands all trying to improve. We had one band this morning, Hearts Band. Well done, ladies. People
That's
are very impressed. Let me see them. Hearts Band. I just run a tune now, we fade them out. Run a tune now. Run a nice soca for them. As Hearts Carnival band, well done. Rosalie Committee, the community now must do their bit. Tomorrow we have intercommercial in a big way, starting with Ministry of Tourism. We also have commission and lots more action. Ready? Arts Carnival Band.
Y'all don't know the style. Just grab a girl and make her get wild. Stop, let go. We still have a snapshot. Snapshot kay dish you a chilo. Night me no go up. Podcasting ya like was in it. We still have a snapshot. Snapshot kay dish you a chilo. Night me no go up. Podcasting ya like was in it. Make you don't be unjust and go deep in your belly. Don't feel like open the recovery. Me a tell my whole lot on zombie. Make you don't be unjust and go deep in your belly. Don't feel like open the recovery. Me a tell my whole lot on zombie. We still have full snapshot. Snapshot kay dish you a chilo. Night me no go up. Podcasting ya like was in it. We still have full snapshot. Snapshot kay dish you a chilo. Night me no go up. Podcasting ya like was in it. You thought you can beat me when I took you out on your belly. Teeth from who take I fini. No take I for me. You thought you can beat me when I took you out on your belly. Teeth from who take I fini. Why don't you take I for me? I just make you dummy. And just go deep in your belly. Don't feel now open the recovery. Me a tell my whole lot on zombie. I just make you dummy. And just go deep in your belly. Don't feel now open the recovery. Me a tell my whole lot on zombie. We still have a snapshot. Snapshot kay dish you a chilo. Podcasting ya like was in it. We still have a snapshot. Snapshot kay dish you a chilo.
Planning Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Creamery Novelty, Harris Paints, and First National Bank.